Hi everyone, I'm Steven.
I'm Ian.
We're gonna play a game called Word Drop, where each of us has 3 words or phrases on these cards. We haven't looked through them yet, and we're gonna try to work it into a conversation as casually as possible. So I'll go first.
Okay.
All right. Sometimes when I'm going somewhere, like maybe the movie theater or something, I really don't like, being around people I don't know, because sometimes I could be really uncomfortable. Like you could be watching a very dramatic scene and the person like sitting next to you is like eating popcorn really loud. So I think you just really need to know who is sitting beside you, it's really important to know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And speaking of movie theaters, there are lots of really interesting spaces. I don't know if you saw the one in Showtime, one in the movie theater. They just renovated everything.
Oh, yeah.
And it's completely new. I think it's 3rd to 5th floor or whatever. But I just love the interior design of it all. It's gorgeous.
I haven't really noticed that, but it seems like you have a lot of experience in looking at interior design and stuff. I mean, I guess you have an eye for art. Maybe you've done stuff in the past. I don't know. I don't really know much about you. Maybe you've worked as an interior designer. Has that happened before?
I love interior design. I have not worked as an interior designer, but I'm so captivated by just colors and shapes and composition a lot. I think that's why also I love film. I just love how you can juxtapose different shapes and sizes and colors together and really create a mood for it, But for interior design, I think you really need to put out a grand scheme of how you're gonna just separate all the different spaces.
I just don't know how they do it, because I am not very good with that. I feel like if I was an interior designer, I'd be like, you get white walls, and that's all you get. There's just so many things that are involved, so many different instruments.
There are a lot of instruments in interior design. I think sometimes there are more instruments, though, when you are recording an album. Because that's when you have tons of different musical instruments that you would use, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That is true.
I played the violin when I was growing up.
Good for you.
Yeah.